A package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Right, so next we have Burger Time. I really like the Burger Time games. My favourite is the Intellivision version, but the Colecovision is not half bad. I have actually played this one before, and it does a very decent job. So obviously in Burger Time you have to outsmart the bits and pieces of food. If you can get a piece of food to be on the piece that you run across. It's an extra pepper, by the way. I'll explain that in a minute. They fall down, and the more pieces of food you have on there, the better. Now, as a last ditch thing, you can throw pepper in the food's place. Like so. So I'm not going for a high score here. Trying to show you a bit of the game. Oops. They do walk faster than you if you haven't noticed, so you can't really run away from them. And when you complete the stacks of burgers down the bottom, you move on to the next level. And there are quite a few levels. They have some tricky sections like this one as an example. You can squash them as well. Squash ones come back to life. Now there are set patterns, so they're not. Some of them, the pieces of food are more intelligent than the others. And you do get some more intelligent pieces. Squash there. It's got a coffee cup this time. But intrinsically it's pepper. That was close. Sometimes trapping them and getting rid of them on a piece of food is the only way you'll get out of certain situations. That was good. Oh, damn it. That was a bit stupid. Oh, it got me. I have built up quite a few peppers on the side there, so not done too bad considering I've actually played this for a little while. So strictly speaking, I did have this as a loose cartridge already, so but this was a lot, and this is one of my favourite games. Not doing the best here at the moment, this is not a good tactic. You do have to get your cornering timing right. I think that's got it. So the whole idea is to get through the level, maximising your points as much as possible. And there are quite a few levels, and it gets harder. So now I've got the pickles, they're a little bit more intelligent than some of the other ones, and will come directly for you. See, now I've got nothing near me, so it can get a little hard. Right. Squash. He's going to come up there. What I really need is one to actually follow me. Here we go. Starting to make some progress. Next time it's fries. Well, look out. Right. Ah. Didn't realise I'd already knocked that one a little bit. Damn it. There we go. Get another pepper. Because you do get a lot of points just for collecting those too, so they're another way of upping your point score. No, made a mistake. Oh, I've got that bit on the left to confuse as well. Alright, well, as you can see, I can actually play this one for quite some time. I really like it as a game, so it's nice having a slightly more complete version anyway. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so here we go with the Activision Decathlon. Looks pretty similar to the MSX version to me. 1 or 2 players. We'll do a game. I mean, I'm not going to do the whole Decathlon. Right. I don't want to break my controllers either. God, it's actually quite hard to. You'd almost need to set up a controller. A lot of sound. Okay. Long jump, okay. Okay, so it's 340 points. Slightly disturbed with the lack of sound. Being really careful with my controls, even that was worse than my first one. I mean, it is a nicely colourful game, but seriously, I wouldn't play this. As you see, I'm struggling to get it up to speed. Yeah. So we've got 140. Got another regular one. Ooh. 206. I suppose I'm getting better. Really don't like hurting my controllers, so we'll just see what the next event is. Oh, I might cut it short until I build myself an arcade stick. Oh, jump. Alright, let's see. Missed. Oh, some sound! Even though it was a little tinkle, it's not really hammering itself in. God, what are you going to do? Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to wreck my controller. I'll wait till I get an arcade stick before I play it properly. So, very happy to get that one, but let's try our next game. Right, so here we go with a tournament tennis. Do notice that the Telegames box that my thing's showing here is quite different from the box image that I've got here, so probably a couple of releases. Ooh, it's got a demo mode. Doesn't look too bad. Right, now we start again. Reset. So, tournament test. Right, amateur novice 1 player. Player 1. Okay. We have the technology. Make this up. Computer. Okay, so volley, not too bad. Don't mind tennis games when they're done properly. Oops. Learning the ins and outs of them though, that's another matter. It's not a bad game of tennis, and the AI is playing reasonably well. I think you might have a slow shot and a fast shot, depending on which button you press. Oh God, I hope it. And speaking to my friend Stephen, he reckons this cartridge is reasonably uncommon, so mistimed game hell. Here we go, now I get to receive. Oops, into the net. This is a pretty decent little tennis game. I had known this one before, didn't even know the Coleco had a tennis game, so very impressive. Alright, let's try our next game. Alright, here we go with Jungle Hunt. Let's go for easy. Okay, wait for music to play, stop playing. The key thing here is to make sure that things are swinging together. Time it, you end up way down. Sometimes you just gotta wait. Oh, probably could have gone there. Oops, and if you miss time, you fall down. You're done. And I did it again. Let's be a bit more patient. The Colecovision version has quite nice large characters and graphics. This first level is pretty easy, you just got to get the timing right. I was being a bit impatient before, so we've burnt through a couple of lives. Then we jump into the water. So you can dive underneath the water, you can stab the crocodiles, but you need to be careful that their mouth isn't open, and you can only stay underneath the water for a certain amount of time. That's it. You just got to make sure your knife is out when you touch them. Whoop. But your knife does not stay out indefinitely. Also helps if you can aim. That's it. Oh, missed. Jeez, I'm not going to be able to show you most of the levels here because I'm doing rubbish. At the end of the day, it's a simple matter of getting through distance. You don't have to kill all the crocodiles or anything, so here we go. Now, the jumping section. Now, you do get a bonus for time, but sometimes it's better to just try and make your way through it. Now, currently, oh God, currently they're all bouncing similar, but you get some different ones. Bounce different, it's actually quite well done. Ah, oh, mistimed. Got one more. I'd like to get to the end and show you end of one level. And I'm playing on easy, so this is pretty embarrassing. Just to throw some in the mix, we had something meant to duck under. Oh, he made the last thing, so I can't guarantee I'm going to make it to the girl, but we can try. The key thing here is you have to leave yourself enough room. Oh no! Ow! Didn't press right. Alright, you have to jump over him, then you have to jump up and touch the girl. End of level. So, my rubbish gameplay. It's actually quite a good fun game. It gets harder, you get monkeys jumping, getting in the way on the vines, and extra thing added in each level. As usual with a lot of Atari soft games, they did a very good job and understood the system well. Just my rubbish gameplay is not going to show you that. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, here we go, Wing War. I used to think this game was absolutely fantastic back in the day when we first got it in the store for the Coleco. Never owned a copy myself, but I did play it a bit in the store. Now, a lot of people don't like this game. It does have a couple of bugs, and at the end of the day, I don't think there's a tremendous amount to it, but it's got something. You are the actual dragon. Your right button flaps. How do you pick up the eggs? Or is it, this is our cave and we need to bring the eggs back in? I've played this for such a long time, I can't actually remember how to play it. So it's got lots of screens. Oops. That just took one of my health points. Got rocks that fall down. Right, and me pressing the fire button, use one of my flames. Ah, got him. Okay. So I actually killed one. I've lost half my health though. As long as they don't regenerate. Right, now I'm actually outside. Now, this is one of the eggs. How do you get up thinking? Ooh. I can't remember the other controls. Right, I had to press up. Right, so if I take this back to my cave, so it has been a long time. Ooh, got that. Oh, I dropped it. Think if you get hit. Right, so I've taken that back to my cave. It gave me more fire. I think that's the general idea. So, oops, let's go this way. And that killed me. Right, and that's the end of the game. Oh no, give me another life. Oh, okay, that's the number of eggs we had in the cave. Oh, no, slow down. Right, okay. The controls take a little getting used to it. I'm thinking fire guy shooting at me. Oops. Oh. So how am I supposed to get past him without... And he killed me. So instant death touching those ones, not good. So our last egg. Look, regardless, I'm going to enjoy playing this game. Up, come on, up. That's another way of getting out. Got him. Okay, up. I didn't want to go down that far. God. So my hand's actually cramping. So, one of the main things is to collect the eggs, which I've managed to do for once. Not drop the eggs. Right. Right, I've got an egg. So that actually has given us another life. Oh, God. This game is actually quite uncommon and very dear to buy complete from what I've seen, so I'm actually glad I've got this version, because as much as I would love complete versions of all of the Coleco titles, you know, there's only so much you can afford. Oh, damn you. Bees. Missed it. I got it. And fall down there and hurt myself. Right, get some more fire. Whew. I think you really need like an arcade stick to play this properly. Ooh, another egg. And I died on the way down. Alright. I think because I've collected an egg, I've actually got one to hatch into. So it's a very different game. I actually loved playing this back in the day. Obviously my hands were better then. I really do need to build an arcade stick. I actually have all the parts, I've just got to have a box. So very happy to add that one to my collection. I've wanted a copy of that one for a long time. Just couldn't afford the full box version. So this version will definitely do me. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, here we go, Fortune Builder. Another game I've never heard of. Never knew there was sort of a strategy game like this available on the Coleco. Wow, that volume's right down. But there is sound there, isn't there? Maybe I'm actually having issues there. We'll have to have a look into that. Okay. Road. Cost 25. Oh, what did I put them? Okay, make a road. Oh, you gotta use the number pad. So in a way, this is a bit like SimCity, I suppose. Tile roof. Over here. Let's put another moto over here. Oh, this is your overview map, okay. Okay, you can stop doing that now. I don't know, the controls really should look these things up before I get too carried away. Gasoline, look at that. Petrol pumps, don't they? A bit sensitive. Okay, I'm connecting some roads together there. I still don't know our purpose a little bit, so. Top roof. Controls a little bit funny. There we go, link that, put a bridge there. What else can we put in? Let's have a quick look. I won't keep on going too long here. Motor toll bridge. Anything else you can put in? Just try one of those. Get some money. Oh, look, we have a car. Let's see what happens when this car goes past. These sort of like Sim City type games can actually be quite fun. I probably need to read the manual about what some of the, you know, what you're supposed to try and achieve and everything like that. But it actually looks like there's quite a lot to the game. So, never heard of it. Never knew there was a game like this on the Coleco. So, definitely one that you have to read the manual and figure out what's going on. But anyway, that's a nice quick look. Let's try our next game. Right, here we go with Motocross Racer. Never played this one, never heard of this one before. One of the Zonox games. I don't think we got the Zonox games over here at all in Australia. Okay, I'm in neutral. This may take a little working out. Let's try again. Oh my goodness. Let's try again. No, you got to get the revs right. Oh my goodness, it's it's tricky because it's very hard when you introduced number pad buttons. No. No. We'll work this out. Oh. Okay, let's try again. Speed up. 1. Yeah. Don't know how you change it up any higher. Ah, well, we got a little way. Alright, one more go. Obviously something that takes a bit of practice. Ah, come on. A little bit further. I mean, the graphics actually look quite well done. I obviously need to read the manual and find out the control scheme. So I better do that and I can have another look at it later. Lots of games to get through, so let's try our next game. Right, last but most certainly not least of the Coleco games, we'll give that Atari game a try, is H.E.R.O. Now I have played this version on the Coleco. I remember playing it back in the day. I played the MSX version more, and it does look pretty identical. It's a very good version of H.E.R.O. I love H.E.R.O. is one of my favourite games on the Atari 2600 from back in the day. So, I haven't played it for a little while. Let's see how I go. Right, and the good thing about the Coleco version is it uses 2 buttons, so you can set the bombs without having to press down, which allows a lot more precise placement. See how my memory goes. Really is amazing how good a job Activision did with all their games. And H.E.R.O is just such a fun game. Just quite a bit of memory. There are 20 levels. So there's 20 levels to remember. Sometimes you can go Sometimes you go 2 ways, and other times I'm throwing myself now. If you do accidentally use a bomb when you're not supposed to, you can shoot your way through. It just takes a long time. So I missed out on a bonus there. Got our first man though. Now we've got our lava walls. You touch the red walls, you die. You've got to make sure the bomb's close enough to destroy the wall. Right, level 6. Oops. Oops. Oh. You know what's going to happen sometime. You can go down. No. So it has been a little while since I played. But it actually has quite simple elements, but it plays really well. Yeah. See, memory's starting to go now. Oops. Getting those, judging some of those can be a little tricky. Can't remember. Yeah, go that way. That's alright. Now we've got a thing where we've actually reached the bottom. And you'll let it touch the bottom, of course. Okay, level 8. Damn it. Misjudged, that's alright. Normally don't make silly mistakes like that. Out of practice. Oh, I can't remember now. It's alright. Halves. There we go. Late, got another man, which is a good thing, because we lost a couple there. Make sure when you drop down you don't hit the water and things. Oops. There you get a nice platform. Hey, made it to level 10. Now things are moving a little faster now. No, bad. Oh, how in the world did I touch that? Last life. Alright, tricky. Sometimes patience. Way. Next man, and we're back to level 11. Go. Reach the bottom. Ah, too close. I could have that extra life. Made another one. Okay. Level 12. Oops. Almost ran into him. Reach the bottom again. Oh, I didn't move quick enough. Oh man, level 12. That's not too bad. Played it for a little while. I do love the game. That's one of my absolute favourite games for any system. So, actually, I've never played the Commodore 64 version. That'd be interesting to have a look at. And Activision were very good at evenly porting their games. Alright, we have one more game left. Let's break out the Atari and see what this freebie Atari 2600 game's like. Okay, here we go with Pick and Pile, a game I've never played before. I had to switch the joystick to be port 2 to get this to work. Alright, players 1. Alright, captures having trouble. Tic tac on, level easy. Start game. Get ready, player 1. I'm not getting the rolling that you're getting. Okay, what Okay. Oh, you swap them around, okay. Now what do you do? 4, 5. So they're all matched up. Can't swap those. Oh god, what am I supposed to do? This is where you need to read instructions, isn't it? I'm assuming you're going to match things up, but need to read instructions. Can't seem to move that one. Don't know what I'm doing. So you can't. Right, I'm going to have to give up and go read the manual. But anyway, a nice freebie. Looks like there's actually a fair bit to this game. Just need to learn how to play it. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this pick up and play episode. Some very interesting games added to collection. Lots and lots of time, game time to be able to get out of all those games. It'll take me quite a while to enjoy them and get better at them. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.